Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
It is not just in eastern Ladakh that China has become more aggressive since Galwan Valley clash. Instead, PLA has shifted its strategy to test Indian army in eastern sector. PLA is trying to intrude into Indian territory after every 2 weeks. However, Indian army foiled every bid to China to infiltrate LAC. This all has happened due to increased focus on technology-backed surveillance techniques. Israeli Heron drones with facial recognition software is being used by Indian Army to identify Chinese soldiers near border areas. Indian Army has been able to block Chinese patrolling into Indian territories by countering them earlier than before, which took PLA by surprise. In a major boost to its surveillance capabilities, the Indian Army has now deployed 4 new Heron drones from Israel in Ladakh sector to keep a close watch on Chinese movements. The 4 new drones are more advanced than the ones operated by our armed forces with better anti-jamming capabilities. Indian Air Force and Army combined are operating 90 plus Israeli Heron 1 drones. However, the 4 newly purchased Heron drones are of latest version called Heron TP. The Heron TP is a multi-role, advanced, long-range, medium-altitude, long-endurance unmanned aerial system for strategic missions. It is equipped with automatic taxi takeoff and landing system, satellite communication for extended range, and full redundant avionics. It can perform a variety of strategic missions including intelligence gathering, surveillance, target acquisition, and reconnaissance using various payloads with high level of reliability. It can carry variety of payloads such as HD electro-optical payload, TB and IR combi or multi-sensors TB-IR LRF-LD, wide-eye scan, synthetic aperture radar, communication intelligence, global system mobile, electronic support measures, electronic intelligence, maritime patrol radar, etc. It has an endurance in excess of 30 hours, flight altitude of 45,000 feet, and range close to 1,000 km beyond line of sight. It has massive range due to the SATCOM data link. These drones are capable of being armed if needed. From the initial sources, the Heron TP, which India was supposed to procure, was unarmed. However, we are still waiting for the final confirmation if the recently procured 4 drones are armed or unarmed ones. At the same time, Indian Air Force long-pending Project Cheetah is soon to become reality, under which Indian Air Force is planning to upgrade the fleet of its Heron 1 drones with a cost of Rs 5,000 crore. Under this project, India's Heron drones are to be upgraded and armed with help from Israel to carry out offensive operations against enemy. Last year, a committee was formed for cost negotiation for the same, and now negotiations are almost over and final decision is awaited, and we can say it is in the last stage of decision making. Under this project, 90 Heron drones of tri-services, that is Air Force, Army and Navy, will be upgraded with laser-guided bombs, air-to-ground and air-launched anti-tank guided missiles. The Heron drone upgrades will include enabling the capability of satellite navigation and equipping with more advanced and specialized sensors. There are possibilities of engine upgrade as well, because in order to arm the drones, its payload capacity must be increased. However, the details of new engine are still not known. After the upgrade, the armed forces would be able to keep an eye on enemy locations from very far distances and will also help them in controlling drones through satellite communication. It will give Indian military services the ability to not only undertake more specialized and longer surveillance missions but also precision strike capabilities. The Herons will have the capability to carry and launch air to ground precision missiles.
This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.